Oh my God, my camera video keeps starting recording. That's fucking weird. Um, I was just getting my Reiki flowing there. So, yeah, I've got Reiki flowing. I'm channeling it to you. So if you want to accept that, just say it louder in your mind. I accept. And yes, you should catch that Reiki. I'm going to do a wee collective reading. Now, I had created a wee Ostara voice message reading to just I tap into the energies, and I kind of view equinoxes, solstices, the more kind of bigger moon energy is 3 days. I view the kind of equinoxes, solstices, energies are felt for a week. Other people may disagree, but that's my feelings. So, I'm only happy I can offer those readings out for, a week. So I'm going to do a wee communal reading, a wee collective reading, right? And I'm going to kind of maybe pick a couple of questions from my Ostara reading because, tomorrow we're kind of really getting out of that week, those energies. So, yeah, let's get a wee reading. I'm going to pull a couple of cards. I'll do a couple of questions now. These cards might be connected for some of you. If not, just take what you need, take what resonates, leave what doesn't make sense. Okay, don't try and shoehorn it into fit. If you try to shoehorn it into fit, that's not for you. However, if what I'm saying kind of makes sense, maybe I'm being a bit more specific about it and you can kind of relate it to something else that you've got going on, but it's that same area. Yeah, probably the message for you. If you know about tarot, you'll know about the minor arcana, and yes, the kind of characteristics. So yeah, if you would like to know more, I've got a tarot learning course, online learning course that'll be done through Teams, and it's starting on the 1st of April. So if anyone wants to know more about that, drop me a wee message or put a wee comment, I'll send you a link. And let me know if you do get a wee message or if you do catch the Reiki as well, if you could pop something in the comments for me. So right, what questions? I'm not going to do my full 7 questions, but yeah, so I think we need to know, you need to know what you're birthing right now, right? So this is maybe more an internal thing, okay? The head is crowning, right? So collective energies, what's getting birthed right now for you all, and as internal, right? Okay, next card. What is the sun illuminating? Okay, so what is fuck? Oh my God, my fucking Ostara. It's that return of the sun. Okay, so yep, what's the sun illuminating? What's getting clarified in your life? What are you getting that clear-sightedness around? And maybe it's also a little message maybe for something that, the sun helps growth, doesn't it? It nurtures, so something maybe, yes, to help grow. The sun's illuminating it. Now you need to pay a bit of attention to it, okay? Let's do a wee shadow card as well. Yeah, let's go there. What's lurking in the shadow? What is lurking in the shadow? Your shadow, guys. What is in there? Percolating up, maybe you're feeling it already. It's bubbling away. Right, okay, first card. What are you birthing right now? Oh, look at that. The sun. Fucking beautiful. So as I just said, the star, that's the return of the sun. In my readings, this is healing, right? Because the sun, and I kind of alluded to it with the next card, what's the sun illuminating? The sun is a big golden ball of healing energy. It heals, it nurtures, it provides growth, sustenance, happiness, vitamin D. Maybe a message for a few is actually, right, maybe incorporate vitamin D, especially if you're going through menopause, right? You're maybe doing other herbal supplements, get some vitamin D into you. Actually, everyone take that fucking message. Get some vitamin D, especially if you're Scottish. Definitely. But no, if that is something you've been thinking about, if you're going through menopause, think about that. And yeah, I think it's a wee bit of validation as well. I think there has been a lot of kind of deep healing going on for a lot of you. And I know I've been doing especially my shadow work the past couple of days. I did a video last night about it. So yeah, it is that healing, and it's been internal. I say it's been internal. People around you don't necessarily know that you've been doing all this work, that you've been doing all this healing, and there maybe has been shadow work for a lot of you as well. This is the sun, but it's the sun and the moon. It's that fucking balance, and that's what a star is all about. So yeah, and it maybe is kind of time as well. You're birthing right now. You're birthing the healed version of yourself, effectively, right? Sunflowers as well. I think definitely be bringing sunflowers into your life if you feel as if you've got a wee kind of affinity with sunflowers. Yeah, even just get some plastic ones if you need to, and just put them somewhere, or a print, you know what I mean, hang it in your wall, tattoo, somewhere that you'll see it. You'll see it every day, right? Incorporate the sunflower motif, okay? But yeah, definitely birthing that healed version of yourself. And as I say, and that's maybe that time we can actually start maybe talking about it as well. I've fucking done this work. I'm proud of this. We'll see what the sun's illuminating. Because I think these cards are definitely going to be linked. So yeah, that's what you're birthing right now. And I think as well, traditionally the sun is happiness, it is contentment. Sometimes it can be a love radiant marriage. I love that word for it. So yeah, it maybe could be for a few of yous. Aye, it's that beautiful marriage, that beautiful union, possible twin flame. If you'd like to explore that, yeah, I've got a tarot reading, we can do that. But yeah, other than that, it just really is joy, happiness, excitement in life. Again, so you've maybe been through the fucking tower times as well. But no, it's time coming back into the light. So maybe try and stop thinking that the other shoe's going to drop, right? You need to move forward, fire horse here. Okay, so yeah, right. Okay, next card is what is the sun illuminating? So again, I think there's going to be a link to these cards are all going to be connected. Queen of Wands. Yep, the sun is illuminating your authenticity, especially in this healing journey. Right, if you've been doing this healing journey and it has been intrinsically linked to you, who you really are, your most authentic self. And again, that Queen of Wands, it's the Queen of Fire. Wands is fire. The Queen of Wands knows her surface, she knows her light, but she also knows her fucking shade. So a day kind of feels as if it's tying in with that sun, that digging deep, right? And yeah, the sun's illuminating it. And again, it's that maybe what I'm saying for that sun about what you're birthing. Yeah, you're birthing this healed version of yourself, and this is who you fucking are. This is a fucking journey that you've walked. This is why you've had to have all this shit that you've had to fucking heal from to get to where you are and who you are right now. Knowing yourself to the fucking core, being absolutely yourself. You're not wearing any masks anymore. Drop them all, shed them all. Last year of the snake, fucking massive shed, and you're coming into yourself, your core essence. So, yep, and there definitely is that sense that I think, yep, there's been deep healing, it's been shadow work as well, possibly, again, maybe like me, it's leveled up over the past maybe couple of weeks, Mercury retrogrades and all of that, fucking everything that's going on in the sky, or the eclipses. So, yep, if you've been really affected by those energies as well, and your healing journey, but it all had to happen because it's Wands and it's your destiny and it's your soul's path. You had to feel these pains, you had to fucking know this, right? So, right, anything else? What's the sun illuminating? Right, there definitely is the Queen of Wands being the Witch of the Tarot. Okay, so, I mean, everyone's a witch. You don't need to be fucking born to it. You don't need to get this fucking wake-up call. Or maybe you can get a wake-up call that makes you actually realise, oh my God, yeah, I've got this in me. But you don't need to be born a witch. Anyone can be a witch. If you're a man, you can be a witch. If you're a woman, you're a witch. You're a fucking witch, right? If you do have been interested in magic, if you feel as if you've been getting a wee bit of calling towards it, it's maybe been presenting, it's been popping up, maybe you've been seeing my videos, maybe thinking, oh, this is fucking quite cool. I think there is definitely a witch that is fucking coming out from her slumber, sort of their slumber. And yes, waking up. So I would tap into that, I would follow that. And as I say, not to kind of pimp myself out here, but for me, well, I was actually doing wee spells and things like that witchcraft before I learned the tarot, but the tarot really opened the gateway into the world of witchcraft for me. So it maybe could be that wee sign up for my course, because it could open up the fucking, just the door to amazing things and experiences and people and knowledge and knowing yourself. Okay, right, brilliant. Right, next card, last card. Let's go here. The shadow. What's lurking in the shadow? What is lurking? You're maybe feeling it. It's percolating up a wee bit. You're maybe trying to push it down because you've been doing a shitload of healing. It's the Seven of fucking Swords, and we know what that is in my readings. This is the search for your authenticity. This is the card for the rebel with the fucking cause. This is the card for people who are fleeing the norms, fleeing the traditions of society, of their culture, of their fucking family, and maybe the way that you've lived your life up to now. You're just saying, no, fuck that, man. That's no me. That's no me. That's no my authenticity. That's no my fucking, what I did all this fucking healing work to be. I am going my own way. I am taking what benefits me from the situation, and I am leaving behind what doesn't, right? So, what's lurking in your shadow? I think there's maybe still maybe one or two masks that you need to drop, one or two things that it's holding you back. I'm kind of feeling as if these two swords have like got this coattail pinned, which I've never really thought about before. Trying to escape by getting pinned, getting caught back. So If that makes sense to anyone, I think you need to enter swords are used to cut the fucking cords. I think you do need to cut the cords to these things. You need to fucking pull them out because they're holding you back. They're holding you back. They're holding you back. And you get into your authenticity. You get into who you're fucking meant to be, right? And wands, that's your destiny, right? Swords, this is your free will, okay? So again, something that's lurking in your shadow. Is there something that you're not exercising your free will over? That you're maybe getting caught up into someone else's machinations. Oh, that's a good word, ain't it? Someone else's plans, someone else's fucking destiny. They're taking you along for the ride. They're fucking... And is there something else maybe as well that... do you feel as if you're riding someone else's coattails? Or is someone else riding on your coattails? Right? And is that what's lurking in the shadow? You're going to deal with it. Right? Whether you're riding on someone else's coattails and say, well, yeah, you know, what is my destiny? What is my path? What is my authenticity? Who am I meant to be? Am I meant to be? Maybe this idea of kind of, like, you admire someone so much that you're maybe trying to kind of, you're emulating them, but you're kind of fucking, that's not who you are. Like, you really admire this person, you're trying to take on their characteristics, and you're trying to be who they are, but that's not who you are. And you need to just fucking accept it. You're never going to be anyone else. You are who you are. And I fucking love you for it. And the people that love your authenticity, that's your tribe as well. So, yeah. Quite a few things there. What's lurking in the shadow. I think there is definitely, yep, that search for authenticity. There is still something holding you back. Something keeping you pinned. You're trying to go your own way. But that's just there. Yep, to masks, the mask you're wearing, yeah, the coattails. Traditionally as well, okay, the Seven of Swords is that manipulation, but it was manipulation light, okay, it's not the Five of Swords, it's not that heavy mindfuckery. This is more like someone's taking advantage. You're maybe willing to give a wee bit, but they're taking more than you're willing to give, and you're kind of like aware of it as well, but you don't quite know how to stop it. Yeah, that's maybe a wee bit of shadow. Or again, flip reverse it, that maybe you're maybe the one that's maybe being a wee bit snaky to someone else. And yeah, I think you kind of need to take a look at your shit. Oh, it's 12:12 on my clock as I said that. And it's maybe something to do with the partnership, relationship. Okay, yeah. Right, okay, so yeah, I think those cards are definitely linked. See, I thought they'd be linked for some of you, but I think they are. I can definitely see connections between them. So yeah, there we go. So that's it. I started reading will be over. If anyone does want to book it for tomorrow, maybe I'll have a wee bit of space. But yeah, feeling that I am still here for all of your other tarot needs, spiritual needs, witchy needs. Yes, I'm here. I love you all loads.